Yo, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back, everybody, to Chrono Clock. Don't get clocky. The next day, it was Saturday, so we were out of school. Shuji stopped by my house like he said he would. Came out in my pajamas and sandals to greet him at the front door, because, you know, I'm casual like that. You know, he didn't have to use the intercom, he could have just waltzed in here no problem. We both headed to the annex without so much as a normal greeting. Shuji was carrying a plastic bag, so I figured he must have brought a drink and snacks with him. Oh, look, we got a PlayStation 3. That's awesome. After walking through the courtyard and into the annex building, Shuji took in the sight of my room. Last time you were here, we all had our other friends come over to play games, right? Haha, good times. Sometimes I have friends come over here to hang out, since my parents never stopped by to bother me. And the place is pointlessly huge for one person. It feels kind of lonely at times. Plus, most people generally stay away from this place because of its connection with the Sawatari name. With nothing more to be said, I took 2 cups out of the cupboard and put them down on the table. Shuji silently followed suit, pouring the cola he brought with him into his own cup. I know. It's great, isn't it? So tidy. I'm a cleaning bug. I'm just very meticulous about being a neat freak. Good point. Do I subconsciously clean my room for my sister's sake, or do I do it out of the sake of some, like, feng shui thing? True. We should put the chatter aside. I can tell you're nervous since you came to see me about Michiru, right? Shuji took a swig of his poured cola. Yep, let's get down to brass tacks here. We know what you're here for. You're here to get freaky with my sister, and I don't know if I can allow that. Shuji breathed out a deep sigh. He really did seem quite nervous. Good point. So you came here today to make sure that Michiru is really the girl you're interested in, right? Well, you never were a looker, so I guess it's good you're going after a blind girl. I just nodded. Shuji got straight to the point, as always. So, how long have you liked her? Alright. So you fell in love at first sight, right? So you don't need a reason to fall in love either. I'm aware. There are other cute girls at our school like Makoto and Miu, but Michiru is in a completely different league. She was much more of a princess than a schoolgirl, really. Despite that, she definitely catches the eyes of other boys because of her long black hair and calm, mature personality. Plus, despite her visual handicap, her wealth as a Sawatari would make any hypothetical partners of hers set for life. But there's one other thing. I feel like I shouldn't be the one to tell you this, but Michiru kinda has the hots for me. Even though we're siblings, I know it's weird. But she must know our love can never truly be realized. She sounded a little disappointed. Well, I guess I should call her. I could have just gone to the main house to see her, but I was in no mood to walk all the way over there, so I decided to phone her instead.
Hi, Michiru desu.
Is your refrigerator running? Hey, it's me. Are you home right now?
Hi.
Could you come to my room?
Sugu ikimasu.
Easy. By the way, Shuji's... Hey! Well, I'd already gone dead. She hung up on me. Put my phone away and Shuji smiled knowingly. Yeah, that's how she is. I couldn't change her if I wanted to. We heard approaching footsteps from the connecting hallway, and soon the door opened.
兄様のメス奴隷がやってまいります。
Ah, look, your concubine. Hello. Concubines. Ugly concubines. It was precisely the moment when Michiru's ears picked up on the fact that there was someone else beside me in the room.
だが、どなたかに見られながらのプレイがご所望とは予想しておりませんでした。
Christ, that was awkward enough without you tacking on that part.
邪魔してるよ。
石田先輩でしたか。お久しぶりです。あ、石田先輩。
What the hell are you doing here? You suddenly showed up, stepping into the room behind her, Michiru. Well, this is awkward. Oh, both me and the other man in the room were completely befuddled. Miu, what are you doing here?
最近、兄様とミュウさんがよく会っているそうなので、どんな様子なのかお話ししていたんです。
A little talk. She must have dragged Miu back to the house to interrogate her. It wasn't a problem for her to be here too, but I hadn't been ready for her to show up out of nowhere. I'm not prepared. I took my pocket watch and smashed it against the tabletop.
彼女が山水に惚れてるのは分かってるよ。
My conversation with Suji picked up from where it left off. Suji, Miu was in the house. I think Michiru called her over without telling me.
はあ？なんでそんなこと分かるんだよ。
Intuition. Let me just say it's radio waves. Just figured I should just tell you, so you'll be prepared. Brushing aside his confusion, I pulled out my phone to call Michiru again.
はい、みちるです。
Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Hey, it's me. What's up? I know Miu's with you as well. Guys should come hang with us. Suji's here, too.
すぐ行きます。
Although the request I made of Michiru was somewhat different from last time, her response was not. And once again, it did not take long for us to hear approaching footsteps from the hallway.
兄様のメス奴隷がやってまいりました。
Oh shit, I forgot to stop her from saying that. Guess it doesn't matter this time though. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
邪魔してるよ。
石田先輩でしたか。お久しぶりです。
Everything up to now was the same as before, but...
石田先輩、こんにちは。
Since Miu knew Suji was going to be here this time, she was already incredibly nervous as she came in. Miu did something so bold yesterday that I thought she would still be over her embarrassment, but she still looks as bashful as ever.
よ。
Miu's eyes darted back and forth as she tried to think of a topic of conversation. She looked at her hand.
結構大丈夫。
Her hand was still shaking, but it seemed she wasn't in full-on panic anymore. Miu looked at me next. Then she smiled. Aww. It was a smile directed solely at me.
賑やかな雰囲気ですね。4人分のお茶やお菓子を運んでいただきましょうか。
Oh, I'll do that. We have snacks and soda here. Compliments of Suji.
その前に用事が済んだから俺は帰る。
What? You just got here. Already? You and I were both shocked at his declaration, albeit for different reasons. Michiru, on the other hand, stood by the sidelines, smiling gently.
それじゃあ3人ともまた今度な。
What? Man, come on, we were gonna play games. Acting as if it wasn't a big deal at all, he just left the room. Hey, at least let me see you to the door. Don't let me be a rude host. I opted to follow Shuji instead of staying with the girls. Yeah, what's up, man? What was that? Shuji stopped outside the front door and looked up at the sky. Hey, Suji?
うるさい。ちょっと黙ってろ。
Shut up? Tell me to shut up? Shuji seemed really agitated, but that wasn't a concern here. His ears and cheeks were slightly flushed and sweaty, but I could tell it was not because of the summer heat.
やっぱり好きなもんは好きだな。
We are a collection of our vices. Or something. He answered my question before I could ask it, and I sighed deeply in response. Shuji wasn't going to give up on Michiru. And that meant were Miu to confess to him again, he would unquestionably turn her down. So now what?
どうするってなんだ
It doesn't matter if you reject Miu because Michiru won't accept you either. You saw how she acted.
そうだろうな
So I'll ask again. Now what?
別にどうもしない適当なところでミユに断りを入れてあとはいつもの生活に戻るだけだ
Shuji looked at me suspiciously.
というかどうするのかはさんずいお前の方だろ
Me?
あの子明らかにお前に気があるぞむっつりのお前が気づいてないわけないよな
Yeah.
それにも文句はねさんずいもあの子もよくやってる今日のまともに喋れた様子を見て偉いと思ったよ
Shuji didn't try to hide his intention or his true feelings at all. He really did want nothing but the best for Miu and I.
とにかく俺が妹さんに気があることをミユに知られるのは残酷だ俺は帰るよ
Yeah. I guess. Shuji waved goodbye before turning to leave. What do I do now? I mean... this is so complicated. Love sucks. I stood in the doorway dumbstruck for about 10 seconds before finally going back into the house.
レイ先輩、石田先輩はどうしたんですか
It's nothing, he was just stopping by. He had to go home once he was done. He looked a bit frazzled, which made me think that something happened while I was gone. Did Michiru try to grope her or something? That wouldn't surprise me.
私、何か怒らせるようなことしちゃったんでしょうか
Oh, no, that's not it. He really did just have to go home. There's nothing you did. I tried to act like everything was normal, you know? I can't drop the bombshell on her.
石田先輩、少し息が上がってましたし、調子が悪かったのかもしれませんね。
He said he had been feeling under the weather. Michiru came up with a convenient explanation for Shuji's odd behavior, even though she was the one that caused it. It was clear as day that Michiru didn't see any man other than me as a potential romantic partner.
そうですか。せっかく初めてきちんとお話できると思ったの。
Aw, it's okay.
上がり症の克服がどうしてミュウさんに必要なのかを探ろうと思いましたが、お目当ては石田先輩だったんですね。この家の敷地の中ではいくら叫んでも外には聞こえませんよ。
Okay, that's creepy. Don't pull any shenanigans with her. I stifled Michiru's threat right away. I think you said a little too much, Miu.
相談できるお友達が増えたと思うことにします。
Now then, I wasn't trying to lead the conversation in this direction, but the way things are going, we're gonna end up talking about Miu's love life. Or lack thereof. I really don't want to say anything careless in front of Michiru, though. You know how she is. Well, anyway, now that we're all here, we should play a game.
お医者さん。
No. Do not finish that sentence.
じゃあ、今まごと？
What? House? What? Do you really want to?
いえ、なんかこう、流れ的に。
You had a remarkable knack for making an awkward situation even worse.
一人減ってしまいましたが、麻雀でもしましょうか。
I like mahjong. We could do that. Crazy good at mahjong for someone who's blind. Normally I would suggest we play cards, but that was out of the question due to Michiru's blindness. She's more adept at tabletop games like mahjong, chess, or shogi, since she can understand the mechanics of the game through her sense of touch. Wait, Miu, do you even know how to play mahjong?
一応、みちるちゃんと遊ぶのに覚えました。
So you showed her how to play, Michiru. Thanks a lot.
いえ、本当にルールを覚えただけなので。みゆさんは私と同じか、それ以上に強いですよ。
Interesting. 2 mature level players? Ugh. If I were to take them both on in Mahjong by myself, I'd undoubtedly be a full course sitting duck, with trifle for dessert. How can 2 girls be so good at Mahjong anyway?
皆さんの呼吸や体温、話し方の変化などで自然と危険範囲がわかります。確率の計算で。
A predatory beast and an egghead. Great.
あと積み込みも得意です。
Wait a second. I could swear you just admitted to cheating. You don't cheat like that.
あれってルール違反なんですか？兄様、私とミュウさんとミサキさんで麻雀をするときは、イカ様は気づかれなければ技としてありありなんです。
What? What the hell are you teaching her?
ミサキちゃん、かわいそう。
I can't play with you guys. You're freaking me out here.
じゃあ、どうします？
Miu, you're answering that. Oh my gosh. Ah. It's a beautiful night.
昼間は楽しかったですね。
I definitely would not refer to all that as fun. That night I found myself curled in bed exchanging text messages with Miu. Though you and Michiru definitely seem to be having a lot of fun. I read the message I had just sent her out loud, hardly noticing through the haze of sleepiness. Staring at the screen of my phone, I could almost picture Miu giggling on the other side in response to that. Since I refused to play Mahjong, we decided to go along with the idea of playing house seriously. I agreed to be the mother, because I'm so, maternal and all that. It sounded like fun, but Michiru ended up getting too into it, and I'm just gonna stop there. It's best to forget what's too painful to remember. While I was starting to space out, I received another response from Miu.
今日、石田先輩の前で普通にしていられました。
That was the real issue at hand. It was something we definitely could not talk about with Michiru around, obviously. It only took 3 or 4 days of practice, right? I knew you could do it.
びっくりです。今までいろいろと試してきて効果がなかったのに、すごいのです。
Even through a text-only medium of communication, I could tell Mia was excited. I couldn't help but smile. I was having a blast, texting with a girl for the first time in my life. It's probably because you've never tried talking with a boy before.
男の人というより、レイ先輩と一緒だから頑張れたんだと思います。
Because of you? Talk about a pickup line. You're gonna make me blush. That sentence was too embarrassing to put in a text message, so I didn't write that. What if I sent her a message that said, "I really like you," and I just played it off as a joke? Yeah, I mean, I would probably take it seriously. But since I can turn back time anyway, I wonder if it might be worth a shot. Until just a few days ago, I used that trick on girls all the time to see who might like me back. I never seriously thought about it like this before. Suddenly, Crow appeared, descending through the ceiling. Welcome home.
何をしておる？
I'm texting.
電報を個人で出せるようになったものだったな。
Telegraphs. Wow. I know what those are, but I've never actually seen one in person. Instead of a text, my phone received an incoming call.
こんばんは。
Konbawa. What's up?
いえ、ちょっと真面目な話なので電話にしようと思って。
Sure.
来週、石田先輩にもう一度告白してみようと思うんですけど。
Man, I kind of want her to confess like tomorrow,
早いと思います。
so that, all the pain and hardship will get over it quicker. No, I think that'll be fine.
そうですよね。
Mia's voice sounded a bit anxious after I agreed to her plan.
ありがとうございます。電話の用事はそれだけだったんですけど。
But
もうちょっとお話ししてても大丈夫ですか？
sorry, I need to take a bath soon.
そうですね。もう遅いですし。
Alright, see you next week.
先輩、おやすみなさい。
Good night, Miu. The call ended, and I tossed my phone on the bed.
風呂に入るのか？
No, I already did that earlier.
なぜ嘘をつく？
I really shouldn't be talking to Miu anymore. Miu probably realized it today. The scales in her heart were beginning to tip. Whether that was a good thing or a bad thing for Miu, I hadn't the foggiest idea. In any case, Crow, you really do show up at the most convenient of times.
お主が必要な時には必然その場にいるようになっているのかもな。
Crow spoke without a care in the world as she continued to float in the air.
つまりまた我が輩相手に独り言か。
I don't care how much of a stupid candy ass you think I am. I know what I have to do.
うつけ者という評価が足りんな。
Well, thank you.
どういたしまして。で、どうするのだ？
I have to finish what I started here.
ミウという女子に告白をさせるのか。
That's the whole reason for all this.
必ず失敗すると分かっている告白をさせるというのも残酷だと思うがの。
I can still strike while the iron is hot.
ほう。
It had been a long time since I last saw Crow this surprised, but then the neat goddess scowled at me again.
しかし我が輩は時計の主であるお主がどうするのかと尋ねたのだがな。
To throw this watch in the goddamn ocean. There's too much power for one man to have. Well, okay, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be. The future is ours to see.
おい、大うつけ。
Good night, Crow. I pulled the covers up and over my head. I was glad to know that it would be Sunday tomorrow. After all, I knew I wasn't going to be sleeping well tonight.